Welcome back to Square Off. Now, three political headlines from the week that was. Governor Doug Ducey was snubbed by the U.S. Homeland Security Secretary during a short Arizona visit last week, and Ducey didn't appreciate it.
I was alerted to the visit by the media, and I wasn't given the opportunity to speak to him. He doesn't want to speak to governors. He doesn't respond to myself, to Governor Abbott. He doesn't respond to the letters Republican governors have written them. He doesn't want to do his job.
Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas snuck into Yuma last week with little publicity. It was the first trip by any top Biden administration official to a border sector whose doors are wide open to crossers. Back in December, more than a dozen migrants crossed into the U.S. through a gap in the border fence while Ducey was holding a news conference there. Yuma's mayor told KYMA-TV that he thinks Mayorkas might finally do something about closing that gap.
There's no security there, and what can be done, which looks like something that he's extremely, now that he's seen it, extremely focused on making sure that gets done soon.
Mark Brnovich has not won the coveted Donald Trump endorsement in the crowded Republican U.S. Senate primary, but he wants Republican voters to think he has. According to the Arizona Republic, Arizona's Attorney General has been using this undated image of him and Trump in a fast and loose fundraising plea. The unspoken message to Republican voters: Brnovich is Trump's guy. In fact, he is not. Trump is a ticking time bomb who will go off on Brnovich if the AG doesn't produce indictments alleging Arizona's 2020 election was stolen from Trump. 14 months after the vote, no one has uncovered any evidence to support any charges against anyone involved in the election. An update now on former Arizona Prisons Director Charles Ryan and his armed standoff with Tempe police outside his home earlier this month. Ryan's wife told police he had drank a half bottle of tequila the day of the standoff. Police reported Ryan seemed dazed and confused at the scene. Tests later showed he had a blood alcohol level slightly above the legal limit. During that standoff, one officer reported he, quote, feared for his life as Ryan was standing in his open garage holding a gun, looking at police. The officer fired 2 rounds of beanbags from his shotgun 20 minutes apart after Ryan would not comply with commands to put down his gun. Ryan faces 2 felony charges of aggravated assault on a police officer.